Hi, thank you for tuning in. I just wanted to do a little video on Mercury in retrograde. Some of you may know some things about that and some of you may not. I personally have had a few Mercury in retrogrades where I definitely feel different within myself and my thought process and just my whole well-being really. So I just wanted to share what I've learned and some things that help me out with Mercury in retrograde that perhaps you may want to try or share with other people. So I've made some notes and things about this, so I just wanted to tell you a little bit about that. So Mercury in retrograde started on February the 16th and it's going to go until like March the 9th, 10th. The zodiac signs that may be very affected from this Mercury in retrograde more so than others are going to be Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra and Pisces. So Pisces has a new moon as of today, the 23rd of February. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, so that is definitely going to bring on some strong energy changes for all Pisceans out there. If I didn't mention your zodiac sign, that doesn't mean you're not going to feel any of the feelings from Mercury in retrograde. Some zodiac signs feel them more than others, and some don't feel it at all. It's literally down to the individual. And if you are feeling like that, don't forget to recharge yourselves, especially to the Pisceans. Like, take time for you. That could be going for a nice country walk to keep your headspace kind of calm and clear. It may be having a nice bath, trying a little bit of meditation, just taking a little bit of time for you when you feel stressed or like you're not coping. And that applies to all the zodiac signs within Mercury in retrograde. And I put a little note here, just remember it's all happening for a reason and just go with the flow. So don't beat yourself up and don't stress that you're feeling things. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you may be feeling or experiencing while in Mercury in retrograde. And this goes to all the zodiac signs out there. So you could find that you are not thinking straight, which could then bring on confusion or lack of concentration. Also, you may be feeling like you're going backwards or you're stuck in a bit of a rut. Again, that could bring on the thoughts and feelings of like frustration and stress or worry. Lack of communication is quite a big one for this Mercury in retrograde. So getting tongue-tied, not getting your words out properly or not expressing what you want to. Again, that can bring on feelings of frustration and stress. Also, things being misplaced and lost, like you may not be receiving your mail or parcels or you misplaced something. Again, that could be put down to the Mercury in retrograde. So don't go beating yourself up about that. Problems with electrical equipment and also technology. So again, if your laptop starts not working or you found you got a virus or something's crashed, again, that could be put down to the Mercury in retrograde. Also, other things that people may experience in Mercury in retrograde can be as follows. So you could experience quite vivid dreams. On the sad side, you might experience night terrors. You could have heightened senses and also enhanced psychic abilities. Think of Mercury in retrograde this way. I think it's almost like going backwards, so it's like a second happening. Mercury in retrograde is there to kind of bring back the lessons and the messages that perhaps we haven't learned or received the first time round. So it's kind of like a second chance to receive that and then bring it into our lives and put forward what we feel we need to do with the message. So that's quite interesting to think of it that way. So if you feel like you're going backwards and you feel like you're back in a situation, it's because you didn't quite get what you perhaps needed to from that. So keep your eyes open. There's going to be signs everywhere for that. So that's something interesting to look out for. Also, I just wanted to touch on some crystals that can help with Mercury in retrograde. This is crystals that I find useful and from my research. Again, there could be a crystal out there that you're using for your Mercury in retrograde, and if it works for you, that is amazing. It doesn't mean it's not the right crystal. I believe if you've got an intent and that crystal feels like it's working for you, then that's an amazing thing. So don't let people say, no, that can't be good for Mercury in retrograde. If it works for you, it works for you. So the crystals I have got here are fluorite. I'm wearing a fluorite bracelet and I've got some loose fluorite here in tumble stones. So fluorite as a crystal is going to work the upper chakras. It's going to help you concentrate, and it's also going to bring some balance back into your life. So that's quite a nice crystal to carry with you in Mercury in retrograde. The next ones I'm going to talk about are hematite, smoky quartz, and black tourmaline. I'm wearing a hematite bracelet, and I've got some hematite here. So this is rainbow hematite, and then these are just standard hematite. And that is really good, just like smoky quartz, another really good crystal. And also you cannot beat a better tourmaline. So tourmaline, smoky quartz, and hematite, these are all going to be very grounding. They're going to bring you straight back to Mother Earth, keep you connected to Earth. So that's going to help you, and also they're going to be really protecting. They're going to protect your home, your workspace, you, your whole aura. So that's a really good crystal to carry as well. So that was hematite, smoky quartz, and black tourmaline. Then I've got blue lace agate. So blue lace agate is a lovely crystal. This is going to be the throat chakra, but also blue lace agate is going to bring in a real calming energy. So if you're feeling not calm, blue lace agate will be great for that. It's going to keep you very calm, and it's also going to work with the throat chakra, so it should help you express what you're needing to get off your chest a lot clearer without blah, 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 blah. So this would be a good crystal if you're definitely struggling with your words, blue lace agate. Then also rose quartz. Everybody seems to know rose quartz. Obviously, this is the crystal of love. So it's just going to keep you in harmony with yourself, obviously working the heart chakra as well. So that's a really lovely crystal to work with too. Also citrine. Citrine, again, you can get it in bracelets or tumble stones. Citrine is going to work the solar plexus. So kind of here. Definitely where anxiety, worry, stress is going to sit. So if you feel that Mercury in retrograde is making you feel like that, citrine could be a really good crystal for calming the solar plexus, keeping you quite at one with yourself, and also it's an abundance stone as well. So that's a lovely one too, citrine. Another one I just want to touch on is flower agate. These are beautiful. These are a feminine energy. I feel they're linked to the heart chakra, but it's also really good for achieving your targets and blossoming your full potential. So if you're struggling at work with concentration, you're not quite hitting your targets, and again, your throat chakra is not working, the communication issues because of the Mercury in retrograde, flower agate may help you there. It's a beautiful crystal, tends to come from Madagascar, remined rather, not newly mined, but remined. It kind of got depleted, but this is a beautiful crystal as well. One more that I find works really well for me is black moonstone. Again, I find this really just connects me back to nature. It keeps me quite grounded. So when I can feel all up in the air or I need to be calm, this is a really good stone for me personally, black moonstone. Again, if you are going to be working with crystals during Mercury in retrograde, I do advise you probably carry something around with them or in your home that can amplify them and keep them cleansed. So to do that, you could use selenite. Also, you could use apophyllite as well. That's a really good amplifier for other crystals, high vibrational, beautiful energy. Selenite is lovely. I would totally recommend selenite to keep with all your other crystals during Mercury in retrograde. So don't forget that selenite's a great one, or apophyllite there. What else to talk about? I think that was it really. I just wanted to touch on that. So don't forget also, if you're feeling stressed, go for a nice country walk. Take in the nature, get some air in your lungs, look at the trees, listen to the birds, try a bit of meditation. I mean, you don't have to go in hard, you don't have to do an hour's meditation. There's 5-minute ones, there's 10-minute ones. Literally just do that, whack in your headphones, and you will find that you feel calmer for it after as well. So yeah, just wanted to touch on those things. I hope this helps people out. Don't be suffering in Mercury in retrograde. There is lessons to be learned in this, so keep your eyes open, look for the signs, and know that you will get through it. If anybody wants to give me a message or would like to add anything to this or tell me of some crystals they found useful or things they do for Mercury in retrograde, I'd really love to hear from you. Also, if you don't subscribe, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. From love and light. Mwah. Thank you.